Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy.
You better bet your ass we're getting ready for week 9, baby. Week 9 of fantasy football here on Fourth and Troll Fantasy, the most entertaining fantasy show on the planet. I'm Noah Selby.
I'm Wes Selby.
We had some studs and duds for you. Okay. Studs and duds video. 4 studs, 4 duds, 1 for each position as we are getting into some crunch time. Here we go. We're coming down the stretch here, and these are guys who are going to be absolutely going to help you win your week, or you guys you have to get out of your lineup here. Going to start out with the quarterbacks here. Wes, my stud quarterback for week 9 is Justin Herbert. Okay, no disrespect to Kamani Vidal. He has filled in really well without Amari and Hampton. But this year, and especially now without Hampton, more than ever, the message is clear. Let Justin Herbert cook. Put the ball in the hands of our stud quarterback and just let him spread it out. Let him do his thing and let him help us try and win some games. He's been cooking. He's been doing great. He's a top 3 quarterback. As of right now, we haven't seen Monday Night Football finish, so we don't know what Mahomes or Mariota has done. But this guy's been awesome, especially the last 2 weeks, and he's been really good this season. Keep things going with another top quarterback week against the Titans team you can throw on. I really like Justin Herbert this week. Now, my quarterback dud, so dramatic. My quarterback dud, it's Jordan Love, okay? I know he just had an incredible week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, but this year has been a bit up and down for Jordan Love. He's averaging 30 fantasy points a game when he throws the football more than 30 times. He's averaging 16 points a game when he doesn't do that. And he's only thrown for 30 plus times 3 times this year. I don't see that being the game script against the Carolina Panthers. I see it being a Josh Jacobs, eat it up on the ground, Emmanuel Wilson, the run game going. I don't see this being a game where Love has to drop back a bunch, has to keep passing the ball. And when he hasn't had to do that, he hasn't been great for fantasy because that rushing upside for him is also limited, a little bit better than it has been before, but still limited. So Jordan Love is my dud quarterback. It's crazy to say after following up a top 3 quarterback finish in week 8. So he's my dud for week 9.
My stud running back for the week, with all due respect, is Kamani Vidal, who I think has earned a spot to be in your starting lineup. Tennessee Titans, as Noah mentioned, with Justin Herbert as his stud, allow the most rushing touchdowns in the NFL. I feel like there's a really good chance that at least he can fall into the end zone once. Like Noah said, they're cooking on offense everywhere they want to. And I think the Chargers offense is one of the best right now for fantasy. Yes, we could have games like Quentin Johnston's 0 target, 0 point performance, but I think Vidal has proven to be the guy. Now, again, we're recording this on Monday, October 27th, so we don't know what the Chargers are going to do with trades, if they're still going to try to get a running back, but I think Vidal has already proven that he is going to be the guy for the future until Hampton comes back, and I like what he is going to be able to do against the Titans. My dud is in that same game on the other side. It is Tajay Spears. Really fun run for Tajay Spears, but it's almost too little too late. I don't think that this Chargers defense is going to allow a kind of breakaway run. I know that Tajay Spears is, in some people's opinions, better or maybe a better option for this offense than what Tony Pollard has offered the last few weeks or years. Depends on your outlook, but I'm not ready to just throw in Tajay Spears because of the stat line that he just produced. And yes, I know we're all looking to find some healthy running backs, but I in no way am starting Tajay Spears. I think he's a dud for this upcoming week.
My stud wide receiver, it is Rome Odunze going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. 2 down weeks after Chicago's bye week. This dude has been so good this year, so solid. Only 1 true boom game, but I believe the second one is happening this week against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's a great matchup for wide receivers. I know you're probably going, well, I was probably going to play him anyway, so why are you telling me this? I just want to give confidence in that this kind of performance from Rome Odunze is the norm for him. Him and Caleb have that connection the same draft class they came in. They've been practicing for over a year now together. They've been getting that chemistry going. And this is for real. The 2 weeks that they weren't really passing the ball, of course, he wasn't really going to be that big of a factor for your fantasy teams, but Rome Odunze is awesome and is a must start in lineups for the rest of the season. I really, really love Rome Odunze. Wish I would have drafted him more. My dud wide receiver goes with my dud quarterback. It's Matthew Golden. I just don't, at this point, I know we're only 8 weeks in, technically 7 since they've had their bye week, but I just don't think he should have been a first round pick. He isn't being targeted. It shouldn't be a pass heavy game for Green Bay, like I mentioned, which is why Jordan Love is a dud. Christian Watson is back and will only get more opportunity. And Tucker Kraft is clearly the top receiving option for that offense. So I don't know how or when this team will somehow break the cycle of having a team full of wide receiver twos on their team. I cannot wait for Jordan Love to have an opportunity with a bona fide top wide receiver in his offense. But I just don't think Matthew Golden is someone that needs to be in your lineups now. I know things had looked a little better, but I believe that was just a little bit of an anomaly in year one. So Matthew Golden is my dud wide receiver.
Stud tight end going into week 9. Clearly, we've got some thoughts about the early window game between the Chargers and Titans, because my stud is Ronde Gadsden, who I am just giving confidence that he's a set it and forget it tight end until something drastically changes. The way that he's performed the last 2 weeks, yeah, it's just been 2 weeks, but this is someone that we've talked about during our offseason when we were talking about some of these great players, talking about the rookies. This kid is really, really good. He is a wide receiver that plays at the tight end position. If he could block, he might just be unstoppable and he would just be on the Chargers forever. But right now, with how he has been performing, what they're recognizing, what Justin Herbert's been talking about, there are very few tight ends that I confidently am starting over Ronde Gadsden where I have Gadsden. And I think he's earned a starting role to help you advance your record and get you a better seed in the playoffs. My dud. Did you guys know the Titans and Chargers are playing? Because I'm really talking about them a lot for some reason. I didn't mean to do this, but I'm just going to say that Chig Okonkwo is my dud tight end for the week. I'm just looking at the way the numbers are going. People are trending towards different tight ends from National Tight End Day. Who did great? Everyone. Except Jake Ferguson, because everybody did great on National Tight End Day. That's just how it goes. It's kind of funny how it worked out that way. I don't know why George Kittle just decided this was the week, but it is, and it works out, and it's really fun. But Chig Okonkwo has had about 4 targets a game. Yeah, he's getting around 6-ish points a game, but he is not someone that I am ready to start rolling out. And I would say if you are considering Chig Okonkwo as your tight end to start, I've got bad news for you. So hopefully you could find a better tight end for your team next week, but he is my dud for week 9.
There you have it. Go with confidence with these plays, with these calls, these flag plants, and we'll see you in week 10. I can't believe that's something that we're saying right now, is that we're close to the double-digit weeks where we're here. The season is going by and it's crunch time. So let's get some wins. Let's get some things going. And we will see you next time. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord. My name is Noah Selby.
I'm Mark Selby.
And this has been 4th and Troll Fantasy.